All right. Welcome, everyone, to Lady Diva Live Radio here. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Mekiel. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very good.
That is great. That is great. Welcome, everyone, to my followers and listeners. I have an old friend with me, Mekiel Rueben. He is with me here to present his new album. Is that right, Mekiel?
That's right, Lady Diva. It's
All right. Welcome everyone to Lady Diva Live Radio. The show has begun. Now, I will give an introduction of you, Mekiel. Now,
okay.
Mekiel is a Chicago-born native. Hello, Chicago out there. And he has always been interested in music since at the early age of 8 years old. Now, Mekiel is influenced by the community, culture, and sounds of his hometown, Chicago, to a fruitful life in the Caribbean. Now, as a young man, he was drawn to music. He understands the power of sound, and his performance speaks to fans across the musical spectrum. Now, Mekiel Ruben's first single from 10th album release, something like that. And also, we will also be listening to Bernie Kirk, which is a tribute to Boney James and Kirk Whalum. So, everyone, I thank y'all for listening. If you have any questions for Mekiel Ruben or questions for me, please go ahead and take a text in the chat line, and we will begin. So, Mekiel, how you
Eh,
doing?
I'm doing so good. I'm
So
doing really
good.
good. Yeah, I'm doing good.
You
I
you
feel
sound like you've been doing good because we've been talking. We've been talking. I feel like I'm just right next door to you. So I finally got you on air, and it's been like since what 2019 or 2021.
probably 21.
Yeah, and I really liked that song, and a lot of folks are still playing. It's 420 time.
It's oh god, it's
Every
420.
year. Yeah. April 20th,
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
They pull up Michael, they pull up your music, Mekiel Ruben. It's
yes,
420 times. So
yeah.
yeah, people still love that. So as we go along in the show, I would like to ask you, before I play the song, Boney Kirk, what made you do a song tributed to Boney James and Kirk Whalum?
Those guys always admired their sound. You know, Boney James rather. I've always admired his sound. It's smooth, and then Kirk Whalum has a more spiritual sound. When you listen to him,
Yes.
yeah, it's more. It's when he's sing on his saxophone, it's more like someone singing.
Yes, they
And then
do.
Boney James, he's more technical and gives you a nice. He has a lot of licks that he like to
Yes.
play. You know,
Yes.
he come back to a lot of themes and stuff like that. So
Yes, he do.
so that's what I liked about both of those artists. They some of my top people I like to listen to every once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well, I'm gonna play Boney Kirk. It's just different, instead of saying Boney James and Kirk Whalum. So I want to thank you for this song. I'm gonna play it. You stay in that hot seat, Mekiel. Everyone, I'll be right back. Yeah, that's Boney Kirk by Mekiel Rueben, everyone. That is off of his new album, Something Like That. Something Like That. So, as we move along with this show here, Mekiel, are you still with me?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm still
Yes.
here.
All right. So, as I want to ask you about your travels, events, and other projects. Now, I know earlier that last year you was doing a lot of traveling um, and a lot of events. So, what's going on this year? Do you have any upcoming events you want to talk about?
Well, right now I'm living in the Virgin Islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Croix. So I do a lot of local gigs now. I haven't been doing much touring. So right now, from November to about May, August, May, probably between, I'd say between November and say August, I'm gonna be working in the Virgin Islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands. Sometimes I put a quartet together, a group together to do local gigs. But most of the time, I've been doing a lot of solo acts in the hotels and stuff. And
Okay.
I do a lot of solo acts because it's been kind of challenging. The musicians are a lot of great musicians in the Virgin Islands, but organizing musicians is kind of challenging there.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that information.
Yeah.
Uh, Mr. Bobby Bond asking you again, what is about Chicago that we should know that will want him to visit the city?
Let me tell you something. I saw that. I saw that, and I'm gonna tell Bobby, if you listening to me, let me tell you something. I haven't been in Chicago in so long as living there. So when I left Chicago as a teenager, I left a long time ago. So I couldn't tell you anything about Chicago much, but I can tell you about the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Croix, where I live,
Right,
and
right.
and where I spent a lot of my time because I went to the Virgin Islands as a teenager, and then I
Yes,
okay,
sir.
that's
I
good.
understand.
I see that. Yeah, and I can tell you about St. Croix. Now, if you come down to St. Croix, you see me playing all the time.
Right,
Because I do,
right.
like I say, I do solo gigs and then I do group gigs, and so I have a great repertoire of songs. So I just go and play and enjoy myself on the solo gigs. I do a
Yeah,
lot of weddings and stuff like that. So it's been easy for me down there, you know. So
yeah.
like I said, I come up here and I get a few gigs every once in a while. But for the most part, until I start touring again, I'm working in the Virgin Islands, and it's pretty steady from
Right,
November to August.
right, right, right.
No, the
And
weather's not that bad.
oh,
I see what he just said.
I was getting ready to
Yeah,
say that. Yeah,
yeah,
I was getting ready to say that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm able to look in, but that that that's yeah. The weather's nice. You know what? It's like hurricanes. It's like earthquakes. You have no control over them.
Come on now, come on.
And so if one come and you survive, you just get to live another day, enjoy the moments. But
Right.
I don't worry about because somebody just text me and asked me about, oh, are you in Jamaica? Somebody called me this morning. The weather, how was the weather? I said, the weather's fine. I'm in Las Vegas. They said, oh, you in Las Vegas? Oh, okay. I said, yeah, I'm in Las Vegas now. I'll be leaving Tuesday. He said, oh, I said, the weather's great. And even I called my friend this morning. He said, he said, oh, Mekiel, the weather's great. so, the weather's great in the Virgin Islands now. It's just cloudy, a little rain, so far. I can't
Right,
predict the future, but so far,
right.
and my people they've been telling me that everything's going good down there. So I like if you live in fear, fear gonna happen. I don't worry about it. Those are uncontrollable things that come around.
Right,
But
right,
yeah, for the most part, the U.S. Virgin Islands is good. It's a nice place to visit. You ever get a chance to come down to St. Croix where I stay at, and like I'm playing almost every weekend. And
And if
yeah,
I start traveling down that way, I will be looking for you. I'll be asking
yeah.
everybody where you at.
Yeah, and then like I said, I join different people. I put, people that's doing things. I go and hang out with them, and we do sets like that. Cause it's like staying busy. And
Yeah.
so once you're staying busy, you keep your chops up.
Right. Right.
And in the U.S., it's kind of challenging sometimes to put a group
Oh
together
yeah.
to go and move around and get gigs. You have to, if the mindset of the musicians is not trying to put a show together, and they just hustling money, so you got different types of musicians you have to deal with.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and everybody needs to get paid. So it's not like it's pay people, but when you're trying to do, you got to put a show together when you're trying to make money. he, he said, "Thanks me for the warm forecast." You're welcome.
I
Yeah,
guess he gonna make a move down there,
yeah,
huh?
yeah. You got to come and enjoy your time, man.
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
the best thing for you to do is spend the money while you can and enjoy your moments in life while you can.
That's right. That's right. That's what's up. So
Hmm.
let's talk about some other projects besides this new album. Or are you just concentrating on this new album right now? So tell me what's going on.
Well, I was continuing to write tunes, but I realized that I have 10 albums right now on Spotify, and all of that music. I'm getting people to go and check out some of my old music because I got some nice music that I've created
Yes, you
from the past,
do.
and
Yes,
so
you do.
and a lot of people who haven't really got into what I'm doing, the music that I've created over the 25, 30 years, they don't know. And then I have this project. It's called Rescue 1990. I put this album together over 35 years ago, and it was an
Dang.
unreleased project, and it's got some nice tracks on it. And
Hmm.
I'm considering releasing it next year because I have
Oh.
yeah, it's a lot. I got some vocal tracks that I'm doing. It's really funk, R 90s R&B style. Really
Oh.
solid drum tracks. You know,
Oh.
I had a friend I had met. I don't know how I met the guy, but I met him through I think at a studio, and his name was Danny Zalanki. He moved from Los Angeles back to Wisconsin, and I was going by his house for about a year, and we created this album. Rescue. I did a album vinyl of it of
Oh.
four of the tracks, but that's 1989.
Right. Right.
So,
Right.
but I'm looking. I'm telling you,
Wow.
I really, for one thing, I really feel good about this project, and once I get it mastered, I think it's going to really leave an impression because it's old, but like a guy told me, good music don't go old.
Sure don't. Ain't no
Because
expiration date on it.
no, because we still bump to some of those songs that came out in the '90s,
Yes,
and
we do.
some of the songs that came out in the '80s.
Yes,
You
we
know,
do. Yes, we
so
do.
them
I know.
songs,
I do too. I do
right?
too.
So and you groove on them. So when
Yeah.
those sounds will never go away, and then when some are done in a way that really touch the soul of a human, then
Yes.
that's what the music is about because
Oh,
you put the
yes.
music out there that touch the souls of the of
So,
humans.
as we talking about 80s and 90s music, Mekiel,
Yeah.
Rueben, what do you think about the R&B industry in music right now today?
Well, it's hard to say because it, it, I listen to a lot of R&B. I don't. I listen to it.
The new kind of music
Well,
starting from 2022, 2023, 2024, and this year. What do you think what you have been hearing in the R&B music
it's
in the
kind of
two?
it's kind of hard for me to say because I listen to more smooth jazz,
Okay.
genre.
Okay.
Because I don't listen to a lot of R&B tunes that much. I hear it
Okay.
with if I'm in the airport.
Of
or,
course.
or on the elevator, or
Of
or
course.
at a party.
Oh, come
But
on.
so and you know what? I don't go to a lot of clubs unless I go to hear a band.
Right, right. I
I'm
understand.
not into like just dancing in the club, so I don't know the
Okay.
music.
But don't some of your 80s or 90s smooth jazz have some vocals in it?
Yes, yes.
So you like that though, right?
I like vocals. Matter of fact, that's why I got the guy Philip. What's his name? God, I just uh, I can't. I feel so lost. that
I'm sorry. I ain't mean to
no,
throw
no,
you. I ain't mean to
no,
throw
no,
you off.
no, no. Uh, Canitas Fields. He did the vocal tracks on one of the tracks back home on this new album, and he did the vocal tracks on another album. Uh, on the Mister album, he did the vocal tracks on that. Uh, I wish these good times could last forever. He did those tracks. So, like I say, I have him doing some vocal tracks, and I understand what you're talking about with the R&B circuit. But I was just doing those songs. I wrote them a long time ago, and we put an R&B spin on them so they can have
Yeah.
some kind of flair. But other than that,
Well, okay. Okay.
I,
Well, I want to ask you when you think the new project will be coming around. When will we see it?
well,
Is
I'm gonna be working on it when I get back to the Virgin Islands. I'm gonna start working on it. So
okay.
the album has already been recorded. It's just a matter of remixing and then
Yeah.
getting it mastered. And I don't have to record none. Everything I recorded it at Paramount Studios in Los Angeles, and Danny, what we did a MIDI. He brought all his equipment to the studio, his computer, and we hooked it up and hooked up all the tracks, and we dumped and put a sync signal to the tape, and we dumped all the tracks one time, dumped all the tracks, and then after we dumped all the tracks from his computer, then I had all the tracks on 2-inch tapes. That was back in the day in the 80s when we was using 2-inch tape in the 24 track studio,
Right. Right.
Paramount Studio. So we was doing that, and so after he dumped them, then after a while, oh well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
oh,
I'm
well,
sorry.
yeah, hot hand. But anyway, after we dumped the music, and then I transferred it to Pro Tools, and I've had it in Pro Tools for probably the next, uh, uh, I've been using, anyway, I got it transferred into Pro Tools, and now that I can mix it in Pro Tools, it's much better. It's just great. You can fatten up things and use different, what they call them, whew, I can't even think of them. My mind is a little blank right now. But that was a nice, that's something like that, right? Yes.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Yeah.
that sounds like a good thing to
So
take a break on. Oh my
oh
God.
my gosh. Okay. So I want to ask you about something like that. What inspired you to do this album? Because this is the 10th album release. So what inspired you? What kicked you in the butt and made you want to get out here and do some new music?
Well, I thought about some that I heard a guy. I just mentioned these people. They great. I heard this preacher named John Maxwell, and he said that he write books, and when he write books, the books when he write a book, it extends his life. Every
Mm-hmm.
time he write a book, it extends his life. So when he said that, I said, "Wow." So, so write and record music to extend my life.
Okay.
That's how I
Oh,
do music
okay.
because he said before he died, he want to be still writing a book because he write books. And so he
Right.
said every time he write a book, it extend his life because every time he write a book, somebody read his book after his presence. And just like somebody can
Right.
listen to my music after my presence too.
Right. That's
You
how
know,
they
so
do. That's
Yeah,
how folks do. Yeah,
so I
yeah.
can still listen to Miles Davis, Prince. I can still listen to Prince. I can still listen to Michael Jackson. And their legacy will go on forever. So
Right,
so just knowing that these people, the music that I create, it's like the people that I've mentioned. You can be able to pull them up 20 years from now after their demise, and
right,
they still enjoy what they have created. And
right.
that's why I write music, so it can, it's not I enjoy writing it and producing it. But one of the things that when I heard that from John Maxwell and his audio book called Why Winners Win, uh, it made me think about that, and it made me think. That's why I started extending my music through just, once you put it out there, it's in the public domain.
Yeah.
It'll be on YouTube or whatever platform you have, and the
Yes.
electronic feel will be out there forever.
Right. Right. That's
You
right.
know,
And that's
you know.
just like my podcast shows. They're out there on the internet, and the internet does not delete nothing.
No,
So
it's
can
just
I
out there. Go
so
ahead.
can I ask you a question, Mekiel? What do
Yeah,
you think about my platform? You think I should continue after 10 years?
that's gonna be a decision that I wouldn't tell you not to do it, but everybody have to make them decisions based on their situation and the economics that can help them. Because sometimes everybody make decisions based on time and economics.
Mm-hmm.
And if you
Yeah.
got the time and economics, then you can work with it. If one of them is lacking, sometimes you want to reevaluate the situation. But uh, it depends on the people that you want to bring to your platform that you feel that they need a chance. Some people don't understand that you get opportunity in all kind of ways.
Yeah.
A lot of our people, they're used to getting things without putting any effort into it, and then when those things are not there anymore, they start calling it foul. But it's sometimes a lack of their intuition and what they want from themselves. Some people don't have it, so they blame other people. So I ain't gonna blame nobody. If you want to continue your show, you should continue your show. And if
Thank
you feel if it's not valuable, it's not like it used. Like I say, when I met you, you was in a different platform,
you.
and it was
Yes.
it was it was different. So,
Yes, it
I
was easy. It was easy.
yeah,
Blog Talk Radio. It
yeah,
was very easy, but they shut their doors January, and
yeah,
I had to hurry up and figure out what to do next in order to continue. And then as I continued, then the economics, the ratings was going down. I like Blog Talk Radio that messed me up.
well,
So so now folks see that I'm on a different website. They not comfortable with that. And I can't do everything to make everyone comfortable. You're just gonna have to eat if you want to keep up with me, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep up with me. But anyways, that's according if you want to listen to a live show. But if you can't make it to the live show, my show is distributed worldwide on all major platforms. So I believe people understand that they'll just catch me when the show is distributed. I can dig that. I can dig that. But
yeah.
as far as the ratings go, I'm not going to break my back just to raise my ratings. I'm not doing that no more. I'm just letting all the listeners know that. But thank you, Mekiel. Thank you.
Yeah,
So, what I
yeah.
want to do is ask you about She Just Fine, the extended version for steppers. What made you want to do that?
My friend John, before he passed, he said, Mick, that's a nice tune, but you gotta have it where they can step to it. It's a groove. And I was still, see, I was still trying to learn because it can, I think the song could be remixed again, but that's what he told me.
Oh man,
John
it's the
Brown.
jam.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-uh. It's
He
the
said
jam. I
he says
like it.
because when he first heard it, he said, "Man, that's too short, Mick. You need to you need to make it longer." You
Yeah,
know.
it's long. It's pretty
Yeah,
long.
yeah, and that thing is about 4.5 minutes almost. Because I think it's about 4 minutes long with the extension. So it's just say when they're on the floor stepping, they have to, they want to be able to groove. So I put the little bass and
Yeah.
groove back and forth groove. I just did some editing and did that so it can have some kind of flair to it where they can just groove. But like I
Well,
say, it still needs to be remixed again. But like I say, I'm thinking about doing an anthology album, about 20 of the tracks of all of some of my greatest tunes, then throw a couple of new tunes on there,
okay.
and that's one of the projects that I'm gonna be considering for the release. It's not, when you got material already, it's easy for you to just put something out there,
Right.
especially music that people haven't really heard because you can hear about an artist, but you can go back, like when I discovered Bob Marley, my lord. I
Yeah.
was I
Oh
was going I
wow.
was
Yeah.
going to find anything by Bob Marley.
I know.
You know,
I
you know.
know.
So,
I
but yeah, I
know.
think if you said something about your platform. I think uh, uh, Blog Talk Radio had a nice platform, but I would probably seek out that type of platform again if you want to have more interaction with your audience, where they don't have to go through a lot of loops and hoops to get to hear what you're doing,
Well,
because the ratings going down because of accessibility.
yeah, and
So
long distance phone calls
oh
is out, and it's expensive. And if I go to a website,
oh, do we
uh,
that toll call? That's expensive.
yeah,
Oh
so
yeah,
a lot of websites are exiting out, and so there's a link that turns into a connection, not a phone call, but it's like a phone call, but you're just tapping in a link that will connect you live on air. And if people don't understand how to use their phone, they're just lost. If they don't know how to get into the apps, the internet, live radio, podcast, whatever, et cetera, you're
yeah.
lost. People need to get into action and quit being lazy and just get into a different type of action. And I know it takes you out of your comfort zone, but hey, sometimes you got to get out of your comfort zone, right?
Yeah, you wanna, you don't step out. It's like being in a circle, and never going outside that ring,
That's right.
and
So
then
yeah,
you,
so I'm the kind of person that will get into things and turn it into something. I'm a creator. I'm entrepreneur. I will do some different things. And if I have followers, followers will catch up to me. You know, they will find a way. They'll catch up to me. And then I got new ones. And then it's just more. But you know what? It's all good. So while we're still talking, I want to ask you about the song Bumping in the Caribbean. Now, is that a new one on the new album?
no, I think that's on the Chances Are album.
Oh,
If
it
I'm not
is?
mistaken, yes.
Okay.
Chances Are Bumping in the Caribbean is on the Chances Are. If I'm
Okay.
not, yeah, if I'm not mistaken,
And
uh,
she's just fine, just the regular track.
it's on the Chances Are. I think that's Chances Are too.
Okay. Okay. So most of the songs you sent me are from other different albums that are high ratings songs, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm thanking you for sending me all this music, cuz some of these tracks I haven't heard. I haven't heard of them.
Which uh,
And I love it. I love bumping in the Caribbean, and in my mind, I'm dancing around like I'm in the Caribbean.
yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? So I really like that
that
one.
bumping. No, I think the bumping in the Caribbean is on the. I gotta look at it because I putting out these albums. I can't even. I think that's on the just like the radio album.
Just like the radio. Oh,
Yeah,
that album sounds real good too. Just like the
yeah.
radio.
So
Yeah.
I send you a lot of because you told me to send you tracks from the
Yes, I
different
did.
albums,
Yes,
but
I
I
did.
probably did index them where you knew what album they was from, and that's
Okay,
probably my
well,
error.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna play after we sign out. I'm gonna play She's Just Fine, Bumping in the Caribbean, Mellow Tuesday, and of course I'm gonna play Kirk Boney and something like that. I mean Boney Kirk.
You Kirk,
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Kirk,
I'm gonna get it.
Kirk
And
Boney
then
is funny.
I'll play She Just Fine extended version. I love Mellow Tuesday. And you got a song, something about Smooth Monday?
Uh, uh,
Something about Smooth Monday
uh, uh,
or
uh.
Monday something.
Monday's tune.
Yeah, Monday's tune. I like
Monday's tune.
I was posting that on social media. Like, look at here
Yeah, that's a
by
nice tune.
Mekiel. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
and
nice tune.
I was getting everybody prepared to come on the show and hear you talk.
Yeah,
And
that's a nice
you a real
Monday's.
cool person, Mekiel. You are so cool.
Well, thank you.
You are so cool, man. So at
Well,
this time, you're more than welcome to give some shout outs to all your supporters, your technicians, people that love you, been helping you with your music career. You want to give out some shout out names to come off the top of your head. Now, if you can't think of all of them, you know what I'm saying?
it's
It's
so many.
okay. It's
You know when
okay.
you know what I noticed one thing when you start calling names, somebody's not mentioned, and then they're gonna get mad. So you're gonna
Oh,
mention.
let them get mad because you can't.
Yeah.
You can't help everybody. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
just
So say who you because you if you analyze a human's life, there's so many people that plays a part in the inspiration of what goes on. It's not really just one person. And
yeah, I
so
know. Yeah.
some people come on at a certain time in your life that gives you a certain amount of inspiration.
Yes,
So,
yes.
like my daughter, my lady friend here, it's just people come into your life and they're there for you. And you have to do everything accordingly,
Well,
so
continue.
yes.
Shout out names. Anyone else?
Well, oh,
Or
I'm
just
good.
put out a message to everyone.
Well,
Just put.
with all my people that loves me and knows me know that. Like I say, I have most of the people I communicate with is just a few people in my life. Is a circle like my friend John, my friend Austin in St. Croix. Most of my friends in St. Croix that I interact with, Jimmy and Cassidy. These people in the Virgin Islands, and they probably wouldn't really hear the shout out. So my thing is, there's so many people that come into my life that inspire the moments, and so since it's like that, I'm not and you be I just be so many people, So like I said, I used to write tunes. I started writing tunes in the late '70s and early '80s. And how I used to write tunes, I used to say I'm gonna write this tune, and I would write it for someone as one of my friends. Like I wrote the song Zoraida. It's a lady friend in the Virgin Islands. I wrote that in about 1981, but I didn't record it until later on. I think that's on I forget what the album's on. The Mr.
Well,
album one.
I'm
Zoraida.
gonna give the shout out names. A thank you. You know,
Yeah.
for them for supporting you,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna just do that. Well, ain't nothing working right. So
What you mean
give.
ain't nothing working right? What's wrong?
Well,
What's wrong?
I was trying to do something and it's not working.
Oh.
This internet is something else. It is something else. I'm telling you, it is something. It is something else.
Well,
It's
we're
something
we're in
else.
we're in a state where it's not like it used to be. Like right now, I have to go into a system in order to do the interview. When like before it was different. And like you say, they had the 800 number. That was a lot. I can see how that could come cost a lot. But and if you wasn't getting a return on it, then it wasn't a smart.
Right, right,
Because
right.
that's another thing I learned from John Maxwell. He said, if you're doing something and you ain't getting any return for doing it, why the hell are you doing it?
Oh hell.
If you're doing something and you ain't getting no
No.
return, why are you doing it? And I said, wow, he makes so much sense because so you do things if you want to do something that don't have return in everything that you do. Like I say, I have my people. Like even like I say, I have my friends here. There's a lot of people here. You got a friend's hairdresser. Then I have my friend Dazelle. And I have my friend Doug here. I have friends all over the place.
Yeah,
And
you
and so
sure
when
do.
so my life has been so much fun. So and I just enjoy the people that are around me. So it's been really good for me. And the people that's been around me, they know who they are. And the ones
Okay.
who I'm not associating with, they know who they are too. Because
Yeah,
every,
they do say keep your enemies close than your own friends.
well, I don't know about all that, but I like my close friends, and my enemies can think I jump off the river because I know them. I I ain't doing that. Keep my enemies close. No, they might get too close. Shit, if your
Shut
enemy
up.
ain't too close, they can jack your butt
Uh-uh.
up.
I
Hey,
heard you about that. I
yeah,
heard. I,
shoot.
I don't keep
Yeah,
my enemies close neither.
yeah, my enemy closer. Shoot, I don't. That's that. Watch my back. You gonna be watching your back. So you got enemies that close, man. Click. No.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
So
So,
so
we're coming to the end of the show. I would like to ask you for any words of wisdom and encouraging words you like to give out here to other musicians, or just a message you would like to deliver.
well, I got so many people who gave me advice on the way up, and then what they told me is like, whatever you do, it's not the amount of years you've been doing it; it's the amount of hours you put into it.
Right.
So the amount of hours you put into something is different from the amount of years because you can take breaks. Like I've been playing my saxophone over a year, 40, 45, 50 years. But as a power hours, I don't know if I added up to 50 years in hours. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got 3 or 4
yeah,
hours a day,
yeah.
so that's what you do. But I was just using that as what the guy told me. That's what Reggie Andrews told me. When I met Reggie Andrews, he was the guy who wrote this song "Let's Whip It, Baby" by the Daz Band, and I met him when I
Oh,
came to LA for the first time, because his sister invited me to Los Angeles, and that's how I got to LA. And
right.
his sister invited me, and so I got to meet him and talk with him. We had a lot of nice conversations too. He was a really nice guy before he passed on. He was really nice. Him and Ndugo Chandler wrote that song, "Let's Whip It, Baby."
Yeah,
Let's whip it
yeah.
right.
That was the
Yeah.
jam. Yes, it
Yeah.
was. Yes, it
So
was.
uh all I can say is uh yeah, tell Bobby thank you very much, and I appreciate him sharing his time. He could have been anywhere else, but he where he was, and I appreciate his presence.
Yeah, he's my favorite guy. I
Yeah.
appreciate his support.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Miss.
Bobby. I appreciate your support. He been sharing the show all on social media. So I
That's
really
good.
appreciate it. Yeah, Bobby Bind, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my guy.
Who is
So
these who is the third what's the 13 hearts? What is that? They got
uh
likes.
yeah, likes, something the website gives when my show is popular, and they give you rewards or something like that. So no
Oh, you
matter
got a
how
lot
many.
of somebody sent a
Yeah.
lot of gifts. I
Yes, he did.
love times
Yes.
one. Give claps. Then got flowers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Bobby
Oh,
Bond. He's
oh,
on
that's
one.
Bobby.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Well,
Bobby.
that's
Yeah.
so. Yeah. So once again, I'd like to thank you for having me and
Oh,
being able to share
I
the
would like
music
to
that
thank you, and I would like to invite you back on the show when you get that other project completed.
Oh yeah, I
You
feel
think it'll
I'm.
be possible?
Oh, that's a possibility. I can see things happening.
Okay.
Because there's like the Rescue 1990 album it got some really great tracks. They old
Oh,
school, but like I say,
yeah.
good old school don't never die.
It
Cause
sure don't.
we still listening to no the
Stop.
world
Stop it. Don't
yeah,
go there.
yeah,
Stop it. Stop.
that music was nice.
Stop it.
And
Stop it. You ain't
what
right.
up?
Uh, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it.
so
Stop it.
those guys was killing it.
Yeah. So
Shoot, you know.
I'm gonna play most of these songs the best way I can to end the show. I want to thank everyone for listening. Mekiel, you my guy. You my
Thank,
guy.
thank you, thank you.
I'll be keeping up with you on your new project. Any upcoming events, hey, hit me up on any events that you got coming up. And hey, everyone, follow Mekiel Rueben on
Yeah,
his Facebook social media site, his business page as well. This is Lady Diva signing out. Good night, Mekiel. Good
thank
night,
you, my
Bobby
dear.
Bond. Thank you, everyone. Good night, everyone. Good night.